0 auditions. Not for the stand-up, but for everything else, yes.
Jane the Virgin,
we got that fair and square. YouTube didn't play any role in Jane the Virgin.
Yeah, no, it didn't.
We got the notice, and it was like 2 mean girls that are Hispanic, Latin, that are twins, identical twins. And we were like,
this is the role. Like, if we don't get it, it's gonna be...
We were like, our inspiration was like being the nice mean girls. Like, we were like, oh, what a nice shirt.
But the weirdest part was that the characters' names were Victoria and Valeria.
So we were like, oh, this is perfect.
This is like our role. And it was like, when we went into the audition, we were the first people who auditioned.
Okay, no. We went to the audition. First of all, the role called for 2 identical twin girls. So,
wait,
there was a sister who brought her younger sister and pretended to be fraternal twins, and the girl wasn't even like legal 18, and they were looking for legal 18. But and so they were automatically like, that was like, shit, nope, you're not getting it. And then there was these 2 other twin girls, but I think they were too tall for the role. So it was kind of like when we went and auditioned, it was kind of like we left there feeling great, but we didn't have our hopes up.
We found out we got the Jane the Virgin role when we were broadcasting on YouNow.
Yeah.
I don't know what broadcast that was, but I think it was back then when you could rewatch broadcasts, but we got the role. I remember OMG. Yeah, I don't know where it's at, but that's when we found out we got the role. It was like on YouNow. We were like,
because that was our first big role.
Like, your mom got the call.
Oh yeah, our mom got the call.
Anyways.
But yeah, that was such a crazy experience. And that has led to even more opportunities.
So just the fact that, we had this, and we still do, we have this passion of entertaining. It's brought us a lot of amazing opportunities, and we're very, very blessed and thankful to you guys and to God for blessing us with all these like amazing opportunities. And honestly, without you guys watching our stuff, we wouldn't be able to pursue our dreams. Like, we try and work really, really hard, and like we still go to school because we feel that you should never stop working and never stop learning, even if you're doing a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to say that we've been living out here in California for 4 years, and it took us 2 years to even land a role, and that was Jane the Virgin. It took us 2 years of auditioning, lots and lots of auditions.
I think that's why La La Land really like stuck with us. Like,
that
movie.
It was so good. You go on so many auditions, and you don't hear back. Like, you don't hear back feedback. Like, if they say like, "Oh, you didn't do this. You could have done this better." Like, they just don't call you at all. And so Ness and I went on so many auditions. You know what's really funny is that we've been on lots of auditions where we've seen Nina and Miranda. Remember the commercial auditions? We always would run into them. And there was like always like a little group of the same twins that we would always run into. So like that's kind of like in a way discouraging, because like you're just like, oh, like the same, like I don't know,
same people are always auditioning for the same roles.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, we're friends, and but then you're kind of like in the back of your mind, but I'm gonna get the role.
Like
it's like competition. So
yeah, we've been on so many auditions before we landed any.
I don't even know how many auditions I've been on.
Brad Pitt went on 60 auditions before he landed his first role.
Did you ever audition for individual roles? Yeah.
Yeah.
We have.
And I will say that I do not audition well alone. When it's me and Nessa together, we just have
so
this
much better together.
We have really good chemistry in a room where we have to be quote unquote charming.
Because that's the thing about us, like the thing that we get to talk about with people's friends, like that's like our thing.
Yeah, that's like being a twin is such a nice thing because it's a conversation starter. People notice it and they start conversations with you.
Yeah. Did you audition for the role Liv and Maddie? No, we did not.
We did not live out here
when that was
happening.